That's not,
Yeah.
I guess.
I asked the vet last year, I said, how old does a cat normally live? And he said, oh, about 17 years. It's a pretty old cat. And I said, well, mine's 21. What's going on here?
Oh,
He said, well, I have heard of some living, older. So I'm on the right side of the bell curve, I guess.
Is she a Persian cat?
No, she's just a tabby cat. She's just an old cat.
Oh, yeah.
Old cat. Yeah, she just sleeps all day, eats, sleeps, visits the kitty litter box.
I spent 4 days this weekend on a hot tin roof.
That makes you a cat, right?
I was a cat on a hot tin roof. Just couldn't stand very long. I had to hop around, but I did learn a few new good dance moves. There.
Well, you have to show us those later, Bobby.
I'll pass.
I actually went out last week and played golf.
All right.
You were.
Ridgeview Ranch there in, where is that, Plano or Allen? I never know what town I'm in there.
Was it crowded?
Well, it was kind of sort of crowded, but not too crowded because it was one person per cart. So they, their capacity was split in half.
Well, I thought I'd try to go over to Richardson Muni Sherrill Park, they call it, yesterday, and normally on a Wednesday afternoon, as course I play, they've got 2 courses. It's not very crowded. I play by myself and hardly ever see anybody. It was Grand Central Station over there yesterday. So
Yeah.
I guess people got a lot of time on their hands not working, so they just go to the golf course. But they were riding carts and no mask, and just having just like a
Two
normal
people
Saturday
to a
morning.
cart? Two people to a cart?
Yeah, I saw 2 people in the cart, and
Huh.
there I saw a foursome waiting on the tee. 2 in one cart and 2 in another cart.
Okay, Michael.
Like a normal day.
You ready to start this thing?
Well, okay.
I'll mute everybody.
We got Alan. I guess we can start this meeting. I may be preaching to the choir, but because everybody kind of knows what's going on. I mean, I think the most exciting thing we're doing is going global. We're going to try to reach out to the world, and I think that's a great idea. We've got, Ben has done great things to try and structure the website to be more inviting to people from other states and other countries. So, we're going to pursue that target and see where we wind up. See if we can hit it. So that's going to be a lot of fun. As far as the meetings go, I guess we're zooming for now till the foreseeable future. I'm not sure when we're going to say, okay, let's all get together and party over at Opening Bell or Love and War or wherever. So I don't know if anybody has any ideas on that, but this Zoom isn't such a bad thing. I got an email from a guy from Germany today that was one of the winners in our song contest. You remember that guy from Germany? Now I forget his name.
From the guitar show?
The one from the guitar show, yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Bertrand or
Yeah, something like that.
We got his name mixed up with his street name and had to give him a second certificate.
So we resent him a certificate and everything. He's excited about that. But anyway, so I asked him a question. I said, "Can you do Zoom from where you are?" Because I said, "We'd like to have you at the meeting tonight if you can." But
well, he's right now. It's 7 hours different. So.
oh, that's right. Oh, I forgot about the time difference.
Right.
Oh, the time. So what time would it be in Germany? Then?
Or something.
It would be.
2.
It'd be 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my goodness! Through 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning.
Oops.
No, well, yeah. Anyway, okay. Now I understand.
Do you think you were crazy?
Well, he didn't respond, so I guess
Okay.
he just figured out it was he didn't want to wake up 2 o'clock in the morning and get on Zoom. But I assume that people could from other countries get on Zoom. Is that right?
Uh,
Oh yeah, we had El Salvador on here Saturday.
Really?
Or Friday, whatever it was doing our 6 men thing.
Yeah.
Well, that was on Facebook though. It wasn't on Zoom, right?
It was
There was
on-
something on Facebook.
Not on Zoom. No, I mean they were on Facebook. That's right.
well,
I'm
You
a
wouldn't-
member of Pure Mix. I don't know if you know what that is, but
What is that, David?
it's an audio engineering community on the web. And it's the guy who started it is out of New York. But they've been having these daily coronavirus isolated, they can't do anything. Bands can't go into a studio and record. So all these guys are just twiddling their thumbs. So they got a bunch of his friends across the world to give little lectures every day. And they have people from all over the world signing in. So
and it's in real time, and there's no.
they're doing live streaming. It's on, I guess it's through YouTube. It's not through Zoom, but
What's
you
it
have to
called
get
again?
on. One guy will have every Monday at 1:30 our time, and he just gets on and he has a guest. He interviews them. They talk about. Remember back when the '60s when we were recording, how fun it was or how hard it was because we're using tape or whatever.
Yeah.
They're interesting.
We use Zoom with AP, and we have Zoom calls, and people all over the world will be in on them.
Really?
Yeah.
If they
But
can
they're
get
all different times, so they got to juggle their time schedule.
They have to juggle their times to match. We've got, but what we'll do is we've got one coming up on a coronavirus thing we're doing. And we're doing 2 presentations. One of them, our time is at 3 a.m, which is basically aimed for a lot of the international across the Atlantic. And then the other one's done at 10 a.m, which basically covers us and everything west.
Well, that'd be cool if we could, if people from other countries could get on and
why can't
get
they?
involved in song critiques or open mics or whatever.
If you can email people, you can talk to them on the internet. You can Facebook them, whatever.
The
Absolutely.
biggest problem will be the time difference.
Yeah, time difference.
Yeah, but we should probably reach out. We should seek out people that are actually over there and kind of invite them to take part.
And maybe we could change our times to if it's a 7-hour difference, maybe we could have a Zoom open mic at.
A noon meeting or a 1 o'clock meeting?
Yeah, sure.
And so it wouldn't be so bad for people in Germany. No, they're going the other way. Hawaii is 6 hours different from here.
I vote to let them get up early.
Well, anyway,
If it's
we might be able to appeal more to the European audience, is what I'm saying. We did something earlier, middle of the day or something. That might be good.
Well,
So
We got the whole southern hemisphere there.
yeah, and they're sort of in our time zone, and it's generally kind of like ours.
So, Harry, are you still doing the workshops? I think I forgot to put that in the newsletter.
not daily. It's a one-on-one thing. Everything I do is one-on-one. You can't work with a group hardly. You have to do one-on-one
Well, I
stuff.
know, but should I put something in the newsletter or something?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
I don't think I put it.
Michael, whenever you're ready, you got anything?
Yeah, I
else?
see Joe there. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Mr. Admin. Oh, he's got a speaker off, I see.
Oh, admin, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
There's Alan Larson.
On. Hey, Gigi. Everybody's speaker's off. Did you do that, Harry?
No,
No?
not everybody. I wouldn't do a thing.
No, not everybody.
We've got it turned off so they can start without us hearing it.
Ah, good idea.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to hear you right now, Alan.
I know, I've been monkeying around again with my volume controls and stuff.
Now, what we're going to do? program tonight.
Yeah,
if y'all want
let's
to do it.
Well, of course, you're preaching to the choir, but in case anybody missed it, let's
I
hear.
don't think so.
Let's,
Got some new stuff.
what do you,
Don't sell me short yet. What I got to say.
so we didn't really talk about what else is planned for this month. We're going to
Oh,
see
yeah.
all of our showcases and open mics and stuff. Continue the same time and everything. Do you have people scheduled already for opening bell next Wednesday, Mary?
No, because opening bell, we're not going to do anything till June.
Not why?
Huh?
Why?
Because Pascal said so.
Okay.
She said we would think about June.
No, I meant we're going to Zoom.
Oh, if we're going to Zoom, no, I don't have anything, not yet for that.
You
No,
have anybody scheduled? Is that going to just be an open mic, or are you going to actually schedule a showcase?
I haven't thought that far ahead yet, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, I know we're going to try to do a session that was, say, sponsored by Opening Bell or whatever, however we want to call
well,
it.
that's what we've been doing, but it just kind of depends on who we've got. And
Yeah.
the last Love and War, we had 6 showcasers, and it worked pretty good.
Yeah.
Whatever y'all want, but that's main thing is to fill it up with people. And,
Are you okay, Harry? You're tired. You look like you're acting like you're tired. Are you tired? You've been pretty busy lately.
well, I don't know. If I
What have you
fall
been
asleep,
doing?
I could fall asleep. Yeah. Anyway, as y'all know, 5 or 6 weeks ago, whatever it was, we started Zooming, and we found out real quickly that we was going to do an open mic or something like that, a showcase with Zoom. You got a really lousy sound when you tried to play the guitar and sang together. And what it was their software was trying to filter out the sounds other than the vocal sounds, and it was just squishing the guitar, and it was horrible. So if you had a nice computer with a digital interface and all that stuff, you had the software program that went on those. You could turn on the original sound, which means turn off the processed sound, and you could get a pretty good sound. But you couldn't do it on a laptop, and you couldn't do it on an iPhone. But then I guess Zoom, they must be really watching this market, and they were on top of it. And on April the 8th, they sent out a fix or a new version of iOS for iPhones and for iPads and for Androids and what have you, and which gives a person the ability to turn off the processed sound or turn on the original sound on their iPad and on their iPhone, and nothing is going to replace the quality that you get with the desktop, but there are so many iPads out there and so many people with iPhones. If they can do a decent job, I mean, you quadruple your market for Zoomers, So I think it's kind of a sign of the future, and the software is going to get even better and better. So we did Saturday had 6 Zoomers on iPads. That was our featured show on last Saturday, and it turned out really well. I was very impressed with the sound that some of these people got. So we were at our business meeting. We were talking. I said, "Well, that'd make a good program." So that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to focus on the iPad and the iPhone a little bit, but they're both basically the same. The iPad basically is just a big iPhone. I mean, the iPad is a big iPhone. The software is the same. It's iOS. And I've got my iPad here in front of me. It doesn't have Zoom on it or anything right now. And I've got my iPhone. My iPhone, if you see it up there, I'm logged on twice into this Zoom session. I'm the host, and I've also got the iPhone. So I got the iPhone, and I'm going to pin that onto the screen, and I'm going to focus it on the iPad, and I want to show everybody how to download the latest version of Zoom, because you got to have the latest version. It's got to be version 4.6.10 or higher, or you won't get that feature that you want. And there's no obvious way to get a new copy of Zoom once you've got Zoom on your computer, other than to delete it and download a new copy. So that's what we're going to do. And if everything starts screaming and something doesn't go right, y'all let me know. But hopefully I'm going to talk through my main microphone. I'm going to keep everything else muted. So I'm going to mute everybody while I do this.
You said 4.6.1?
4.6.10. 4.6.10.
Which is 4.6.1, right? I've got 4.6.8. Are you talking about 4.6.2?
Well,
I
if it's
downloaded
4.8.
it today, and it's 5.0.
Yeah, it's 5 point
Oh,
something.
they've upgraded some more. Well,
They change it all the time. Yeah. So,
well, let's go to the newest one then.
well, that's what you're going to get. If you every now and then, once a week, if you want to, you can download the new copy. It's
Is there a is there some button on here to hit to update?
I haven't seen that. I'm going to show you how to. The easiest way to do it is just delete the copy that you got. You know how to delete something on an iPad? Let's get this thing focused.
I don't own an iPad. No.
Okay, y'all, just hang on. Let me go through this, and then we can discuss this when I get done. But I'm going to mute everybody here so we don't get any squeals, squeaking or anything. Here we go. If y'all can hear me, raise your hand. Okay, good. Now then, I'm going to pin my iPhone, if I can find it here. Harry's iPhone. Okay, where'd Harry's iPhone go? Harry's iPhone, okay. Pin video. Okay. You can see my iPhone. You can see my iPad. Everybody sees that? Okay. Okay, I do not have it on here, but we will. Okay, go where to email. Go to your inbox, find one of the last meetings if you can find one on there. If you can find one on there. Looks like mine are all deleted now. I'll have to get here mailboxes. Here we go. Well, crap. Let me go here to delete. See if that's the right number. 520. Okay, there it is. Okay. You'll get it. It always says that. Okay, now when you do a search, you go to when you hit that. If you don't have the software and you hit that join the meeting button or link there, it'll take you to your apps, your Apple apps, to Zoom. And what you want is the Zoom cloud meetings. There's several different Zooms, but you want to download that one, and it don't take long. There it is, folks. That's the latest copy right there. See that? Now, before you go clicking on everything, what you always want to do, if you want to check your version, it's always, you click that little clock, cog up there. That's for settings, and you go down there and it says version 5.0.1. So that's probably the latest version. Okay. Now, what you want to do, you want to turn your original sound on. You go to meetings, and then this thing scrolls down and you'll see. Can you see where it says use original sound right there? You turn that on, and what that does, that's going to give you the option to have the option once you get loaded up. Okay. Okay, now it says join the meeting. Sometime it'll take you right into that, but if that doesn't put us in there, I've got the meeting number here.
Are we live?
We're live. Yes, we are. 9:07. Why did you have something?
I was just going to say under Zoom US, there's a check for updates.
There was?
There is.
Okay. I didn't see that. Okay.
Up in the top left on the top bar.
Well, heck, what are we doing here? Let's go back in, join the meeting. Why does this always happen?
Where do you see check for updates?
The top left-hand corner, there's zoom.us next. Well, I got an Apple. You got an Apple?
No.
It's up on the top menu bar, zoom.us, meeting view, edit, window, help. Do you see that?
Hey, I know what I'm doing. So
No.
We got it here.
You don't have that on your computer?
No, it doesn't show it.
Okay, guys.
Maybe it's just on Macs.
Okay, now then, I'm asking me to join. Okay, so Harry's iPad wants to get on. Call using internet.
I'm
And
using
that
a Mac as well.
that is how you get the latest copy. And we're not going to use this, but I'm gonna take this one off.
I hear an echo.
That's all right. I'm leaving the meeting with that now. I forget what my point was. Anyway, we've got that, but if you've never done it before, most people have, but just for purposes of the video that we're doing, if you wanted to get rid of if you wanted the latest copy, say you didn't have the latest copy, you just hold your finger on that and delete that app, and just repeat doing what we did a while ago, and you'll get the latest app on there for Zoom.
But they're up to 5. Somebody said they're up to 5.
Well, yeah, they change them all the time. I mean, it's just
good.
But as long as you got 4.6.1 or higher, well, you're
okay.
You're
Good.
okay. But that's the point.
Yep.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Now then, I left the meeting on that. Okay. Now then, we are sharing the screen. No, we're not sharing the screen. We're just sharing this on that. Okay.
Can you make the screen just that Harry's iPhone so we can see it better?
That's what it is.
I don't see it. Because it's not speaking.
This is Harry's iPhone. Harry's iPhone is looking at my iPad. That's so.
I know, but I'm trying to look at it on the big screen. I can't see it.
Well,
It's really small.
Go to pin video on the little pictures on the top. Click on the picture Harry's iPhone, and it'll say pin video.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I've already pinned the video, and it is pinned. I'm going to undo
Well,
it.
yeah, but I mean, you got to pin it on your own computer to make it the big screen.
Oh, okay. But it'll be in the video.
I got it on mine. Just to hit that pin video. That works.
Yeah. But the
now I can see what you're doing.
huh?
I said, now I can see what you're doing. I didn't know where you were putting your fingers.
Well, I had mine pinned, and it was focused right on my iPad. I didn't know that y'all couldn't see because
I see it now.
Yeah.
I got you.
It was
yeah.
So that's one.
So I got a question. This is all about learning how to do this on your iPad and your iPhone.
No, this first part was just to show people who don't know that they can find enable enable original sound, you can do it, but you got to load the latest version of the software. Actually, we're gonna have to do this again. I'll show you on the iPhone itself. Let me go back to my iPhone, wherever it is here.
How? Tell me.
Okay, we'll get to what's the deal.
How do you find out what your version is that you got?
I'll show you. Okay, now then I'm going to pin my iPhone to the screen. Do y'all see my iPhone?
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Okay. Turn this thing off. Now on the iPhone, that's what is it doing? Here we go. Okay. On the iPhone, can you see the little controls down at the bottom?
No, I see your face now. I don't see the.
Well, touch if you. I don't know what you're using, but you gotta go to your controls. You see share screen and you see all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you see the three little dots down there. It says more. Somewhere on your screen it says more.
No.
Well,
Here it is. Up in. Okay. I ended up with Michael when I did that.
on
Michael's on the screen.
if you on your iPhone, does anyone have an iPhone? And they don't know, y'all aren't using it anyway. Well, this will be on the video. You have to see on the iPhone. There's three little dots down there. That's for your controls, and it brings up a little menu. It says enable original sound. So you enable original sound, and then you've got that on your iPhone. Same way on your iPad. But you can't. Can you see my cursor?
Can't see anything. I could see your iPhone was pinned to this deal, but now it's not. Now.
Are y'all on gallery view, or are you on portrait view?
It looks like your camera switched from shooting the iPhone to your face.
Yeah.
Well, it did, but that doesn't matter because you've got the controls down here, down at the bottom. This would be the natural view. I mean, if you were zooming with an iPhone, this is what you would see.
Well,
And,
I can't see what you're trying to show us because all I see is the inside of your nose.
That's not a good thing.
I'm pretty sure that's not what you want to teach us about.
Well, I know what I see. That's all I can tell you. I know what I see on my screen. And if you don't see it on your screen, then I don't know what you're.
None of us can see it.
We're looking at Harry's
You can-
iPhone, but it's
You
looking
can see.
at you.
Can you see my iPhone? Have you clicked on my iPhone, or are you looking at the main screen?
I see your mouth and your nose.
All of us are seeing the same thing, Harry.
I think your camera shot has flipped around from shooting the
Oh,
screen
yes.
to
Yeah, reverse it.
Probably right.
No, you're doing a selfie.
My iPhone is how it would be if you were zooming. With
You're
it.
doing a
Now
selfie.
what you're seeing, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
This is your iPhone view. If
I like it.
If you're going to be zooming with an iPhone, you're going to have to be this close to it. I'm telling you right now. And if you got original sound, if you're just doing the iPhone, this is how close you be. Okay.
I'm sorry, Harry, but we can only see you. We can't see what you're showing us.
Well, hopefully it'll be in the video. I don't know. I don't know what you can't see. If you've got, is anywhere on your screen, does it say share screen?
Share
I
screen.
don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is your iPhone is not pointed towards your iPad.
That is not the problem. The iPad is not even being used now. The iPad is done. We did that a while ago.
Okay, well, what we see on your iPhone square, what we see is your face.
That's what you're supposed to see.
All right, well, that's what we're seeing.
You're supposed to see the face, and when you log on, you see the face. You touch the screen of your iPhone. You get all the little options on the iPhone, and then there's a three dots that says more. If you have the latest version and you've enabled the original sound like we did a while ago before we logged on, Well, after you log on, you have to go back and do it again. You hit those three dots, and it says it gives you an option to enable original sound, and you have to enable original sound. And if you don't do that, well then don't use an iPhone. So anyway, we're going to get rid of the iPhone.
iPhone in emergencies if you're not near your regular computer.
Trust me, I'm going to show you a video here in a minute, and you're going to be knocked out of your seats of what kind of sound you get with an iPhone. They work good. I'm going to leave the meeting with this iPhone. What I have here are a bunch of unbelievers.
We believe, Harry.
Y'all don't believe. Y'all don't believe.
I believe.
Okay.
Hey, Bo! Yo, Bo!
Yeah, okay. Hey, guys. Okay, now then, we're going to share the screen. And over here.
Oh, what a cute puppy dog.
Can you see the cars in the house?
Yeah, I love that. That's a 51 Chevy, isn't it?
This is where I grew up. Believe it or not, this house, this was about 1952 or 1953. This house was brand new.
I swear that's a 51 Chevy, right?
And these cars were all pretty new. We had a 49 Chevrolet. You can kind of see it right there.
49?
Yeah, and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law,
that's a Ford right there.
There's a Ford right there, I think.
Yep.
That's a Ford, yeah. That's
about a 48, 49 Ford.
Yeah, but anyway. Okay, we're sharing
There's
the
a
screen.
Studebaker.
No,
I see a Studebaker.
Not a Studebaker.
That's
okay.
a Studebaker.
Okay, guys. Now, what I did, this isn't really going as smoothly as I had envisioned, but I think it's going to work just fine.
This is great, Harry. I like it.
Okay. I got to go down here and show you where I'm at. Okay, we're just looking at my hard disk right now. Okay, what I did, I went back and I got people that I recorded last week on their iPhones. I mean, on their iPads, and I did short little videos of each one to show you what kind of setup they had. And I want to explain to you, there's a certain way you got to do it. And anyway, that's what this meeting was about, just to hopefully inform some people of how to do it. Okay, so here, it's about 14 minutes long if you watch it. Now, it starts off, I start off with showing what the unprocessed sound, or the processed sound problem was. I've got a little short video with Bill Martin and one with Jerry Alice, and then we'll get into the good stuff. So here we go. I expect a lot of applause at the end of this too.
Yay!
Just in case anybody's wondering.
All right. Help from beneath is moved for thee to meet at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee. All the leaders of the earth it hath raised up from their thrones. All the kings of the nations, all they shall speak of the eagle.
Job had a job. He didn't like it, so he went.
She's too slow, too fast. I can't keep up. She's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast. She hits the brakes and comes in last. Too speed, woman blue. Stepping on the gas, too slow, too fast. Then she hits the brakes and comes in last. Too speed, woman blues.
Got right now all these 2 bottles of whiskey. One's for you, one's for me. So let's
your setup now?
So my setup right now, I've got a Allen and Heath board that I use for rehearsal and stuff. So I've got my whole sound system based in that board. And so this my guitar's plugged into my usual board here. So I've got reverb and all kinds of stuff. You know, I've got it EQ'd at my pedal board. And that all goes into the system and then comes back out of there into the main microphone speakers over my head that are faced out into the room.
Where's the iPad? Where's the iPad?
The iPad is on a mic stand, and a mic, iPad mic stand on a mic stand about 3, maybe 4 feet, socially distanced from me safely, about 4 feet away from me.
So you can see what you're doing, and then it's picking up the sound from the speakers.
It's picking up the sound from the speakers. One of the speakers is pretty much at the iPad. I didn't turn the wedge around, which I could have done, but I didn't do that. But the room's pretty, I've got it reasonably hot, so if I was rehearsing, this would be pretty loud. You see this lovely looking capo? I hope you can see it from a distance there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking Colorado capo on here.
Where can we get one of those?
Well, gosh, I'm glad you asked, Harry. Gosh, if you go to coloradocapo.com, you can get those for a low price today.
You accept credit cards?
Oh, absolutely. Credit cards, PayPal, we're very, whatever you need.
Okay.
All right. 3 days of mindless meetings, rainy Friday traffic, on the road too long, so ready to be home. Departure lounge is filling up with all the weekday warriors. Far from the crowd, I sit alone. Without you, our lives like rivers rushing to the sea. Without you, so alone. Old couple approaches, he pushes her wheelchair. A baseball cap, an ivy in her arm. Just 2 passengers waiting for a plane. I stare out the window at the rain.
We've got Kat McGee coming up next.
Well, I'm kind of doing the classic coffee shop setup. So I've got my vocal mic and my guitar plugged into amps, which are off screen here. And so just using ambient sound through the amp into the iPad.
How far are you from the iPad?
I'm about 4 feet. I'm wondering if I should back it up, if it's just too... You think it's okay?
Yeah.
All right.
No, you're good.
All right.
Okay, let's hear some more music.
Actually, for my last song, I'm going to wear my hat. How's that?
Yeah. Oh, that looks great.
Yeah. I've been trimming my hair, and it's getting uglier by the day. It's just all right. Sailing out from Chesapeake Bay, heading home, it's a long, long way. Set a course for Nova Scotia, picked up crew in Halifax. Goodbye Atlantic, never looking back. Swallowed whole my gullet of the Gulf of St. Lawrence, where the current pushes back and the air is always cold. Captain of this vessel, she goes where I steer her, and sometimes she goes wherever she wants. Okay, back, old Montreal, through the likes of Beauharnois. Then it's up the Welland Canal, that's 18 all locks in a day. All hands on deck, just do what I say. Dragging my anchor across Rescue Bay. Woke up on the rocks, that's bad anchorage. Captain of this vessel, she goes where I steer her, and sometimes she goes wherever she wants.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
The snowball, and I think now they're actually blue. I don't even think they call them snowballs anymore. Well, I'm completely ambient. No speakers, no anything. I'm just singing through the mic, and it's set to pick up everything around.
It sounds great.
So that was kind of my plan.
Yeah, okay. You're good.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Don't look for me in the field. Don't look for me in the farm. Don't look for me by the well, 'cause I'll be long gone. I'll be long gone. I will be gone. I'll be long gone. I won't cross Jordan alone. Don't look for me in town. I will know where to be found. I will not be earthbound, 'cause I'll be long gone. I'll be long gone. I will be gone. I'll be long gone. I won't cross Jordan alone. Don't look for me and wonder, just where did I go? I'll see you over yonder, 'cause I'll be going home. I'll be long gone. I will be gone. I'll be long gone. I won't.
You're playing through an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Just an iPhone, straight, unadulterated, like kind of Everclear sound through the iPhone.
Now, what
I know
kind
you
of
know
iPhone,
that.
What iPhone do you have?
It's an iPhone 6S.
6S. Man,
Yeah.
you sound and look great. Just
It's a dinosaur. Yeah.
maybe
So-
that's what we all need is a dinosaur. Well,
I know.
Michael Roth. Now Michael's different than all of us, folks. He's out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Can you believe that? We're all
Yeah.
sitting around
Yeah.
the table here, and he's out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Okay. Are your international friends still online?
Yeah, in fact, I want to say hello to my family in El Salvador and family and friends around the country, I think, who are watching right now. So,
Well, hello everybody in El Salvador. Yeah.
welcome to Texas.
What time is it in El Salvador? That's like Central Time?
It's like mountain time right now.
Mountain Time? Okay. Okay, well, welcome to El Salvador, and let's get Michael Roth to play a song, okay?
All right.
Okay.
As long as you can hear me. So,
We can hear you.
Start off with something
Okay.
kind of nice and sweet here called When You Found Me. They should have named a ghost town after me. I could have been a hero on a black and white TV, where I just stood my ground while every falling star just fell like ashes all around. Yeah, that was me. When you found me, the ruins of my life lay all around me. When you came to me, I saw an angel walking on a troubled sea. You reached into my heart and rescued me. In a cafe in Santa Fe, New Mexico, the dust and sweat of a working day falling off my clothes. You walked up to me with just a cup of coffee and the music of a radio.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Those are great.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Applause.
Yeah, I like that Michael J. Roth. He's good.
All right. All right. All right.
Harry, can you hear me? Don wants you to let him back in the meeting.
Did he say please?
Come on, Don.
Exclamation point beside
Put it
it.
back in too. Did he say please?
Please.
Come on, Don. Exclamation point beside it.
Back in too.
Where's Joe?
A couple of comments I want to make on this. When you are doing like an open mic situation like this and you are zooming, the thing that's really unique about it is that you are your own sound man. The guy that like I can't tweak what you're doing. You got to kind of make sure you got it yourself, and that's what's difficult. You got to have the right setup, and you got to have enough. You got to do this several times. We'll make it look real easy. It's not that easy. The other thing, what we found out was that I've just done some research on it, or reading up on the microphones in like an iPhone and an iPad. Microphones in those. Never know for sure which microphone it's using or which microphones it's using, because it's I guess it's kind of listening to what's going on, and it's going to adjust according to it. And if you're trying to zoom into an iPad or an iPhone, you have to get right down on it, or you don't know where you are, and then when you listen to it back, it sounds horrible. But what we discovered, and it makes sense. You know, we get some really decent recordings with iPhones and iPads, like in coffee shops and bars and live concerts and things like that. Just people out in the audience holding it up and recording, you know, or setting it on the table and recording, you know, two or three tables back, and getting a pretty decent sound recording of what's going on. So it just made sense to me that that's what we need to do here. Once you get the original sound feature enabled, then if you want to record in an open mic situation, what they were doing was setting their iPad down like on a table in front of them or on a stand in front of them, and taking an acoustic speaker and a microphone and maybe a mixer, and they had different variations of the same thing, and recording into that iPad from a distance. Now, the exception was Stephen Valenzuela. He is a very good singer and a very powerful singer, and he knows how to balance his guitar and his voice. He's very unique. He's really good. You know, he did a great job. And then the last guy, Michael Roth. I don't know how in the world he got that sound on that iPad that he did. I mean, he was playing an iPhone, that last guy.
That was great sound.
Yeah, and how he does that, I don't know. But he didn't have a processor or a mic or anything. The next best thing to that was what Ricky Jean Wright was doing. He had what they call a blue mic. You hear a lot of people talking about blue mics, you know, that have a USB interface. Well, what he did, he got the blue mic, and then he had to get
right here.
he got an older version of that, and he had to get a splitter cable, one that would take it from the USB to the Lightning connector for his iPad, and he plugged it in and it worked. It identified it as a blue speaker, and so he was playing. All he had was a mic, and he was playing into an iPad, and Ricky Jean was, and he set it like several feet away. If you just record into the iPhone or the iPad by itself, you can't get a good video because you got to get so close to it. You got to get right down on it.
Does this sound better?
It's loud.
It looks
It's loud.
It looks good too. I tell you what.
Yeah, baby.
Like a ball announcer or something.
What kind is that, Michael?
The blue mic.
This is the Blue Snowball.
That's what Ricky Jean had, but that's a new version right
He
there.
had one in white.
How much you pay for yours?
This is right at $50.
Huh.
That's
He has the one that's about $20-25 more, and this one only has a cardioid. How do you say?
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, he's got one that has microphones all around it. This is just from the front.
Are they
Cardioid
designed,
and Omni.
Cardioid, yeah.
are they designed just
Omni
for
is all around.
mainly for webcam use and this sort of thing, or is it for
I guess.
recording or what?
It would sure be a good investment.
Is that made by Blue, or is it just called a Blue mic?
Yeah, it's made by a company called Blue.
The same company that makes like Blue bottles and
Blue bottles?
Well, they got
$5,000 tube condenser mic, one of the best mics made.
Could be, I don't know.
Maybe so.
Yeah, they have
I didn't look at
condenser.
those.
They have a lot of different kind of mics. I looked them up, and this is just one of many.
Is this one
It
made
seemed to be
mostly
one
for
of the
webcam?
more
this
popular ones that works really good because it's plug and play. You don't need boards or.
But you know, it looks to me like if, particularly someone who travels and whatever, that you know, if they have an iPad, they just throw one of those little blue mics in the suitcase and they can zoom anywhere, wherever they are. You know, you don't have to have an expensive top computer. Here's somebody.
But I also got a new video camera. The one that was on the computer was not very good quality. So I give this a little bit better, but you know.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's better. It's good.
What kind do you get?
I don't even know. It was one of the cheaper ones, you know. But it seems to work pretty good. So what the heck?
You know, I like using the Mac and this speaker on the stand and headphones and just sitting here. It's a whole lot easier to do than
See, you can move this thing around.
manipulate those things. But it was really, really disappointing when we first started doing this, the poor quality sound that we were getting with everything. You know, the big breakthrough was the original sound, and then the big advance was when they gave this original sound on the iPad and the iPhone. I haven't tried it on the Android, but I'm sure it works just the same because they mention the Android in their descriptions of their new releases. But I don't know, any other comments or questions or desires or whatever.
So Harry, you're going into looks like a Shure 58 mic there, and then where does it go from there before it gets into the computer?
Now you talk about my current setup or the
Yeah.
iPad?
What you're doing right now?
What I'm doing right now, I've got a SM58 on a stand right in front of me between me and between the screen and I got my keypad there. I'm going into a Yamaha MGXU 10. It's a 10-channel mixer, and it's got a USB out. I was using that little red box, but I didn't need the red box because I discovered I'd got the USB out on this mixer.
Right.
And what it does, I noticed with that red box, I was getting a little too much bass, you know, and there wasn't any way to tweak it. And on this, you got a high, middle, and a low, and you can tweak the heck out of your sound. And you know, it's got it's got a bypass filter, and it's got compression and all that stuff. Which I have to call Joe, I guess, if I want to know how to use all that stuff. But it's I'm just using a little mixer, and I don't even run my guitar through it hardly ever. Sometimes I'll put that Yamaha on it, but I just use a good acoustic with this SM58 and the mixer, and running the mixer with USB cable straight into the computer.
So you'd play your guitar and sing into that same mic?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, one thing I've noticed, and you can talk to Kat about this too. You know, when you one of the problems was when you couldn't go original sound. You were just using the processed sound that Zoom had. It was favoring the voice over the guitar. But when you take the processing off and you go original sound, it favors the music over the voice. So you'll be sitting there and the music is loud and you can't hear what someone's singing. So you gotta readjust everything you're doing. And Kat, she started off. Her guitar was just loud as hell on about 3 songs, and then finally we just kept turning it down. And on that last song that she was playing, she had the sound on her guitar turned completely off. So she was just going straight acoustic and singing into that microphone. Of course, she's a very strong singer and a very strong player, but she was just straight acoustic into one microphone.
It sounded good. Hey Don, your sound sounds really good. What are you using for your sound?
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the first thing I did, that's where I dropped off, is that I actually upgraded to the latest version of Zoom.
Yep.
And it took me a while to get back in. So I'm just on the latest version of Zoom, and I'm simply using the microphone in the computer.
Okay, it sounds good.
It does. It sounds great.
It's really good.
So I'm not using any audio processor or anything else. It's just the little.
But the real key test would be when you play a guitar.
What kind of computer do you have?
It's an Apple. It's a MacBook Pro. It's a laptop.
Okay. They probably have a better microphone than those.
Yeah, it's a pretty new one, so I think this one has a fairly good microphone.
Yeah, it sounds good.
It changes the dynamic, so when you start playing the guitar.
Yeah.
It really does. Joe, you got any comments on all this?
No. In my world, this is just not my world. I mean, I've done a lot of stuff like this, but the best of this to me still sounds like a telephone.
Right.
Yeah.
So no matter how good it gets, I mean, granted, some of the older iPhone might have had just a sturdier mic. There's all kind of reasons why different things sound good, and certain setups will sound better than others. But there's just only a X amount of, for lack of a better term, audio width in any of these setups. So it's all,
Yeah.
But I mean, it's working. I mean, you just want to watch somebody play. It's working okay. And that is that blue ball is made by Blue. Mike, you need a blue bottle. Look it up.
Blue bottle. Well, I'm sure that's more expensive.
About $5 grand, $5,600.
Yeah.
Awesome. Kind of looks like one of those old Nazi mics. But it's all good. I just hope this world doesn't stay around for long, because for me, it's either having great sound or being live. Where I spent my whole life playing live or doing stuff to make stuff sound great, and I don't get much of a satisfaction out of even the best of this. Yeah. So I'm kind of left behind. I'm just I'm old fashioned. I'm old school.
It's definitely not high fidelity, but everything's kind of keyed to the iPhone. That people listen to. That's where they get their music nowadays, and just about everything, their news and everything. And I mean, if you have a good system and you listen to what I was playing tonight, I mean, you can hear all the distortion and everything going on there. It's not very enjoyable, but
I hear everything. I have an iPhone. But I don't even use it in the studio. You guys know me. It's hard to get a hold of me on my iPhone because it sits idle in the kitchen most of the time unless I'm traveling.
Well. Anyway, this is the best that I can give right now. And
you done good, Harry. You're way on top of all this shit. Plus, you put in the time.
Yeah.
Well,
we appreciate it.
This COVID thing was interesting. Having to stay home and do stuff like this, but
it opens up some ideas for new ways to communicate, and nothing wrong with that.
Hey, here's another thought. The speakers on something like an iPhone or laptop or whatever aren't the greatest in the world. So just even using a good pair of headphones, you'll get a better sound hearing it.
Yeah.
What about using a Bluetooth speaker, a little satellite Bluetooth speaker?
I mean, for something like we're doing, mostly just communicating, you don't need that. But if you want to listen to music, it's kind of the difference between recording yourself on an iPhone and listening back to it, and then plugging in some headphones, and it's going to sound a lot better.
Well, I know, but if I'm listening to somebody, I'd like to maybe hear it better than through my computer speakers, I guess.
Right. So yeah, if you want to listen to a live performance, it's probably better with headphones or through some
Or a
sound
speaker.
system in
Could
your
you use a
house.
little Bluetooth speaker?
Yeah, well,
Can you push these Zoom meetings onto your TV through like Chromecast or something like that?
yeah, you can do a mirror thing with your iPhone. I do it all the time. Just sit there and I've got Apple TV. When I put it on Apple TV, then I just mirror it onto my screen, and it's perfect. I mean, you can sit there and watch video.
And then you have the speakers in your TV, which are probably
Yeah.
better than the computer.
Yeah, it works good.
Yeah.
But still, there's distortion. That wasn't the computer distorting. That was the recording. That recording, it always sounded like it's just right on the edge, fixing to go. You know, it's like. but I think
all this stuff, no matter what you do, all this stuff has some kind of cheap ass built-in compression that you cannot turn off. There's a basic level of compression on all this stuff that you don't have access to in any panel, and you're always dealing with that. But if you didn't have that, then it'd be a bad thing.
it'd be a bad thing, but it'd be like a telephone, a bad telephone. You know?
Like a bad if there was no control over audio, then these devices you couldn't give to the public. So.
But the other part of this, what we do is not necessarily music for listening, not for the general public. I mean, it's the songwriting, and there's a lot that we listen to that's not just the music itself, you know. So, I mean, the quality of the music. So now, because eventually we go to Joe and we make a record, you know, and then that's the one that's the one that you listen to. But what we're doing is the rough songwriter stuff, you know, and I enjoy the hell out of it. Just an old lousy iPhone recording in a bar somewhere of the band down at the other end of the bar. You know, I love it. It sounds great. No one would buy that, I guess.
No.
But anyway, well, that's all I got, guys. And
well, does anybody want to do any song critique?
We've got 3 songs. If
got some songs?
Yeah, we got songs.
All right, let's do them.
Okay, on the top of the list, let's see, Alexis, I've got your lyrics.
I sent them to you in the file.
You sent me the lyrics in the file. I've got those, but then you sent me an instrumental. What do? We look at the lyrics and listen to the instrumental?
You can save it for next time. I didn't have time to put the vocal on it. I had a doctor's appointment today.
Okay, so you don't want to do it this time?
I don't have to, no.
Okay. Look at your lyrics for $5.
I just want to toss in, you talked about headphones.
Yeah.
I got this pair of Biodynamic DT770. I think they were the 16 ohms for like $109 at Pro Audio Star, and you got to get those if you want to get your headphones. Biodynamic DT770, I think.
What? Buyer?
Biodynamic, yeah.
How do you spell Buyer?
B-E-Y-E-R.
B-E-Y.
Absolutely wonderful set of headphones.
What's the number? The model
I
number?
think it's DT770.
DT.
And I believe I got the 16 ohms.
That's a microphone or headphone?
Headphones.
Headphone.
You believe it? It's worth $109 if they're still on sale for that, which is a Pro Star Audio or Audio Pro Star, and they're usually about $200, but really, really comfortable, and you can sit all day with these things.
That's good.
Cool.
Okay, Don's got a song. He sent it to me. He emailed it to me, and I want to split the screen or share the screen again here, and we'll go play his song.
Yes.
And his lyrics and stuff. And there's the old house again. What do y'all think of our front yard there?
Beautiful.
I don't know. Your landscape. You need a landscaper.
Well, we did. We had several of them. Daddy put an electric fence around the house one time and let the cows graze around the house.
Oh, I see that car there.
They fertilized and ate the grass and everything all at the same time. Okay.
Is that the Studebaker on the right there?
No, that's a Ford. That's another Ford on the right.
Where's the Studebaker?
I'm not.
No,
No,
that's not
there's no
Studebaker.
Studebaker there.
No, that's a Ford.
I think whatever it is, that's a long time ago.
Didn't Studebaker work for Ford?
No.
I don't think so.
No. I had a 51 Studebaker. I know what they looked like.
My parents.
Those were fast cars too. Those are swift little cars. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Don. Here's Don.
3 on the tree.
Okay, show me your song. Come on, boy. It's on there.
Somewhere.
Yeah. I also downloaded it if it didn't pop up, but this email doesn't work all that great sometimes. He gets all.
I saw that Bo mentioned that he's got one to do also.
Bo's got one and Don's got one. Yeah. I guess Bo's probably gonna do his live. Let me go down here see if I can find it. I downloaded it a while ago. This thing is probably picked. It's probably trying to download or something. Or back up. I mean. Okay, Cape Cod. That was your song, right? Okay, let's see the doc. Did you call the? Oh, it wasn't a download. It was a. I have to do the email on that.
Yeah.
It's trying to. The computer's trying to do some maintenance stuff.
Oh, those headphones were 80 ohms.
80 ohms, is that good?
They have 3 different choices, and the 80 ohm is the more versatile and takes less power to run them. So if you plug them in a computer,
cool.
This will pop up here in a second.
Ohms can get confusing, Harry.
Ohms, yeah.
You ever look at your power amp at such and such into 40 ohms or 4 ohms or 8 ohms or 16 ohms? Your power rating changes.
Oh yeah, I know the speakers.
Yeah. Speakers and power amps and headphones.
Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah.
Ohmage. I pay ohmage.
Lance French, he's trying to do something there. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's probably trying to zoom. Oh.
Did you get that meme of the bees, Harry?
Yes.
Did you get the second one?
The second one?
Yeah. I sent it off your mind. I got it. That's funny.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, no, I think I just saw one.
Probably haven't seen it.
I don't know, Don. I don't know what it's doing here. It's not long. It's not wanting to download. I wonder if I did it with my. Hang on.
Didn't you download it before?
Yeah, I played it. The computer got busy.
What about the lyrics? Did you download that?
Yeah, just a second.
Yeah, I can send it to you again.
Well, I've got it on something else here.
Okay, I just sent it to you again.
Well, I'm downloading it on this. I'm gonna do something with it. These Word documents are
I should have made it a PDF for you.
Yeah, the Word documents are not easy to work with on these songs.
Oh, okay. Well, let me see if I can. Maybe I can make it into a PDF.
No, I've got the song here. I know what to do with it here. I got the song.
You can have Don just share his screen, and he has the lyric on there and the audio. He just needs to be sure and click computer sound. Allow computer sound audio or something. Seems to be the easiest for me with my students. I just let them share the screen.
It may have something to do with sharing. That I apologize. Well, can you play it on yours, Don?
Play the song?
Yeah, on your.
Let me see. Let me try.
I can.
You have to unshare, Harry. Yes.
I can do it right here like this.
There it is.
Lying together in tall grass, sun bubbling our desires. In the estuary, life is exploding. Man and a woman flowing, sharing the earth.
Where's the lyric?
Spinning beneath them.
Where's the lyric?
Well, I'm finding the lyrics.
Quietly roasting carrots and apples. An evening fire between two Indians. Feet rubbing each other's feet. Soft, wet pine needles beneath silhouettes in the seaside moonlight. When the clouds roll in, we hunker down. Then the tent caves in, we hold each other on the ground. When daylight comes, we stumble into town. Walking hand in hand in the dunes, shouting we can in the wind, churning up a bending pile of sand. Sunset is at hand, holding tight, out of breath, this Cape Cod mountain. Watching a peach-colored sun, slipping under the sea's green blankets, color drifts to breathe by. Pilgrim's Tower against the sky, heaving time to the wind and the ocean. Folding into each other like a perfectly written letter, lightly touching sensitive. It is with you that I wanna live, to love today and forever.
Oh, good sound.
Oh, how I love my old Cape Cod. Maybe someday I'll go back to stay.
It's not getting bigger. Try and make it bigger.
Make it bigger and so I can see it.
Can y'all?
All right, I got a question, Don.
Yeah, Joe.
What you got an exact replica of Brown Eyed Girl? The melody, the chorus, it's exact. You got a real problem there. You need to change it up because it's exact even to the chord after the verse. So if I was you, I like the lyrics. It flows pretty good, but you're too close to Brown Eyed Girl, you would have some legal problems. Da 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 da. Chords are exact, timing's exact.
Okay.
So it's a good song to quote. You're quoting a good song, but it wouldn't take much to change it up just a little bit because it's a good story. You know, the lyrics, the story's not the same.
Okay. Yeah. Good point. Can't do that.
Good catch, Joe.
Yeah.
We can't see the chorus on the screen.
Well, I can't do anything till the thing quits turning around. It's the computer's tied up. You're kind of hard. You're kind of hard to please, Alexis. I don't know.
Your computer's all jammed up, Harry. You got too much stuff going on.
It may be time for the computer.
So Alexis, did you think I had a machine there to do with that keyboard part?
There you go. This
Did
is
it
for
mechanically?
Alexis. Can you see it now?
Hold on, I can't hear you.
Can you see it?
Yes, I can see
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's what. Everybody stop and be quiet and wait while Alexis reads the lyrics.
I need it bigger. I can't see it.
There's not a chorus though.
So small.
No, there's not really a chorus. No.
Okay, all right.
Bigger lyrics. Oh, I can't see that.
Well, the Control Plus thing doesn't make it any bigger.
Well, how about the Zoom thing?
Where's the Zoom thing?
Was there
The
a-
bottom right, there's a zoom.
Oh, the Zoom right there. Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, there you go. Hey,
This is for all you old folks. All you old folks. Here we go. Okay.
I like it.
I put my glasses on. I'm sorry.
Oh, now I can see it. Now, yeah,
Well,
there
what
it
you're
is.
supposed to do is hold the computer closer to your eyes whenever you.
Yeah.
You can't just pick it up and look, read it like a book. Okay.
Okay, so now can we hear the song with the lyrics? No?
Good visual images.
No, we hear the song with the lyrics. Lyrics.
I could print it out, but y'all aren't here, so that wouldn't wouldn't do any good.
No, I just want you to scroll it along while we're listening to the song.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Scroll it.
Okay, Barb. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do start all over. Don, you're getting your $10 worth here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Start the music and scroll it.
Lying together in tall groups, sun bubbling our desires. In the estuary, life is exploding. Man and a woman flowing, sharing the earth, spinning beneath them. While roasting carrots and apples, an evening fire between two Indians, feet rubbing each other's feet, soft wet pine needles beneath silhouettes in the seaside moonlight. When the clouds roll in, we hunker down.
Red.
When the tent caves in, we hold each other on the ground. When daylight comes, we stumble into town. Walking hand in hand in the dunes, shouting we can in the wind, churning up a bending pile of sand. Sunset is at hand, holding tight, out of breath, this Cape Cod mountain. Watching a peach-colored sun, slipping under the sea's green blankets, color drifts to breathe by. Pilgrim's Tower against the sky, heaving time to the wind and the ocean. Folding into each other like a perfectly written letter, lightly touching sensitive. It is with you that I wanna live, to love today and forever. Oh, how I love my old Cape Cod. Maybe someday I'll go back to stay.
Clap, clap, clap. So.
Thank you.
Hey, I think you need a chorus, but you got one. You're tagged.
Yeah. Work that in as a chorus.
Yeah, and I didn't. So you've got one B part and then a V2?
Well, yeah, it changed a little bit. I mean, the bridge is like that's a totally different than the rest of it. But then the V2 is like you could call it another bridge, but it's different than the regular verse because it goes to the 4 chord instead of the 1.
Right, the melody's a little bit different, I noticed.
Yeah.
Okay,
So it's like a second bridge, I guess you could call it.
too many spotty parts there. We just need a chorus, and if you want a pre-chorus, you can have that. I mean, and then verses, and then a bridge if you want a bridge. But you can't have like 2 different verse melodies because it's not. We love structure. We want to, we want to live around structure.
Sure.
So we want to hear structure. So you should keep your structures either verse, chorus, or verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, or verse, pre-chorus, verse, pre-chorus, bridge, chorus. And other than that, if you go with the B, like you're calling it a B section and not have a chorus, then it should be A, B, A, B.
Right.
B, or whatever. Or then it can be A, A, A. But don't mix in. It's like you're kind of mixing in structures there. It's great.
I could change it up to have it like, well, what if I did like A, B, chorus, bridge, A, B, chorus. Something like that.
That would be better. So you're maybe using your B part as a pre-chorus, maybe?
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, when you have a pre-chorus, you can have it the same every time, or you can make it different. But it has to have the same melody.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I can do that. And that might help. That might help if I do the B part, which let's call it a pre-chorus for now. That might answer some of Joe's problem with it being too much like Brown Eyed Girl too. That might help that.
So I couldn't, last month when you submitted a lyric, you submitted it through the chat, and we all got to download it and look at it and scroll in around ourselves.
Okay.
You didn't do that this time. How come? You didn't have a file thing down in the chat this time, right?
Well, yeah, that might be faster. Yeah. I mean, I just sent it to Harry, because, I mean...
We can put it through the chat, and then we can all download it. Then I can scroll through it as I want to, and then look
The way you want to, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that would be better. I could upload it. I could upload a version into chat, and then everybody could see it.
You're talking about chat on Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to try it?
Did that last time, and it was cool.
Let's try that out. let's just experiment here.
There's not a file.
Well, Harry, you have it there, so see if you can just put it into chat.
If I can.
He doesn't have the file set.
I don't have the.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
if I go to chat, I won't be able to go to my hard disk. I don't.
Yeah, it has to be.
Why don't we go to the other song?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Work on this after that.
That sounds fine.
Good idea. Joe is so.
I'll see if I can load it up into chat while you're moving on to another song.
You got some nice imagery there, though, Don.
Thanks, Joe.
What's that roasting?
Carrots and apples.
Nipples and food.
Yeah. Carrots and apples.
No, it's some nice lyric choice.
Just a question here: does the woman in there have brown eyes?
She does actually. Yeah. She does.
Yeah.
In this song, she does.
Carrots are good. Good for brown eyes.
So, Don, I want to say to you that your lyrics are so descriptive. You're such a good writer. I really like your lyrics.
Thank you.
Really got a lot going on there. Tell a story.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. I'll just work on the structure to make it a little bit more.
And the palm trees in the ocean, are good too.
They're good. I like those. Okay, thank you.
Bo? Ready? You got a lyric? I'm trying to unmute you. Here you go.
Hang on.
You got to show. You want to show it on? You want to share the screen?
Yeah,
You can do that.
No, I'm just going to drop it in the chat.
Drop it in the chat. Okay, everybody go to their chat.
I don't. Oh, okay. I'm not even looking. I'm looking at participants. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a file section in the chat. You can drop it.
Bobby, that cough pinned you to the screen. Did you see that?
I saw that.
There you go.
There we go. There's Bo
There's PDF.
McDermott's song right there. Oh, so what do we do? Click on it, I guess? It says click to download.
Yeah, I got it open.
I don't see it.
The
Yeah,
PDF file.
That section, and you might have to scroll down.
Yeah, I see it.
Scroll down your chat to see it.
There it is.
I
Atta
did.
boy, Bo.
Yeah, I got it.
I don't.
Now I won't be able to see Bo sing it, but I can see the song.
I don't see it.
Are you in chat?
Yeah, and I see from Bo to everyone. I want to do one too.
But I see.
That's because your Zoom is not up to date.
I double clicked on it and it popped up.
Okay, I won't
Yeah.
worry about it then.
Yeah.
Okay, this.
I had to update mine.
Your Zoom is zonked.
Sorry,
Oh yeah.
everything on me is getting old. I don't know.
Gigi, you're being awful quiet over there.
I'm just now trying to figure out. I thought I had the latest Zoom, but I don't have the lyrics either.
I had to re-download.
Just hit check for updates after this is over.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I did that, but it'll shut your computer off and
Yeah.
That's all right.
take a while to
Right,
get back
Bo.
in.
Bring it, bro.
You guys hear that?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you can be louder.
What can be louder? Both
You.
of me?
Both of you, yeah.
One, two, three.
Good.
1, 2, 3. Ah, that's awful. All right.
A little less vocal.
Thank you. Okay. Hopefully that's better. Yeah. Does that sound all right? Or no?
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. That's what I need. All right, I'm going to open my version of the lyrics, which looks different than yours. All right. All right. I ain't got no integrity. I ain't got da 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 da. That's it. I ain't got no integrity. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. All right. I ain't got no integrity. I ain't got it. Look at all that you done for me. And I ain't got it. Why can't I be Keanu Reeves? Yeah, he got it. I ain't got no integrity. And I ain't got it. Now I'm wondering, does the sun miss my sky? And does it know the dark? And does it know the darkness is the devil's right-hand man? I love you being by my side, but sometimes when you're gone, I wind up holding someone else's hand. And I ain't got no integrity. I ain't got it. Look at all that you done for me. And I ain't got it. Why can't I be Keanu Reeves? Yeah, he got it. I ain't got no integrity. And I ain't got it. Now I'm thinking that I don't know why you choose to lie. Is it 'cause you're weak or is it just 'cause you're a man? You could sleep until I'm in your sky, but when the stars come out, you wind up playing in celestial sands. And you ain't got no integrity. You ain't got it. Look at all that you've done to me. And you ain't got it. Why can't you be Keanu Reeves? Yeah, he got it. You ain't got no integrity. You ain't got it. Promises. You got promises. And I'm wondering, does the sun miss my sky? And does it know that darkness is the devil's right-hand man? I love you being by my side, but sometimes when you're gone, you wind up holding someone else's hand. And I ain't got no integrity. And I ain't got it. Look at all that you've done for me. And I ain't got it. Why can't I be Keanu Reeves? Yeah, he got it. I ain't got no integrity. And I ain't got it.
All right.
Good.
Cool tune, Bo. I got a question.
Yeah.
I got two questions. One, isn't Keanu Reeves in some kind of trouble?
For what?
Like sex abuse, or I thought he was like going down the shithole.
I have not heard that. Is it true?
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure. I thought so. I could be confused with somebody else. It was cool.
I think
you
you're
know,
thinking of somebody else. But I'll look in the news. But up until this moment here, he's been notoriously known for his like respect.
I might be confused. I would make. I like it. I would love to like produce it and make it into a tune. I got one question about just your chord structure.
Yeah.
The second chord, I ain't got no integrity. You're playing a 2, and then you play a 1 with a 7. And I would lose the 7 on that chord because every time I heard that, I felt like I didn't know where I was.
You think I should just do this?
Just play a 1 chord. I mean, a major chord. When you played that 1-7, it didn't go anywhere. It just stood out there. I ain't got no integrity. 2 da 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 da, that chord, and you're playing a 7th chord, and it just really took me out of the tune completely. I would just play a major chord or a major 7th, but not a 7th chord because it's leading somewhere, and it didn't where you went after it. It didn't lead to. It's very unstable. You know what a 7th chord is? It's got a built-in tritone, and it has to either resolve one of two ways. So it just it made me uncomfortable. Does that make sense?
It goes to a. That's because it goes to a substitution on the 3rd chord.
Yeah, but it doesn't lead. It doesn't lead there naturally, and it doesn't help your melody, and it just didn't help the whole structure. So I would just play a major or a major 7th. But fun stuff.
Thanks.
I like your sense of humor.
Thanks.
Another Bo song, or Bo original.
No, I have a couple of comments.
Barb has comments.
I think that your lines 3 and 5 on your verses, they seem like throwaway lines or something because you're putting them in so quick. I almost think that you ought to divide them up like, does it know that darkness is the devil's right-hand man? So make those different lines and phrases and see if you can't give them more of a melody there. Same way down in the other thing. The other verse, the second verse.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it is the same pattern.
Or it's the same pattern. Is it because you're weak, or is it just because you're a man? I mean, I could I'll see those as two separate lines, and then you kind of have it. You're almost talking them. You're not really giving them a good melody on there. And you can
It goes. Does the sun miss my sky? And does it know? And
Wait, where are
does
I'm wondering.
that's how it's supposed to go. So, does the sun miss my sky? And does it know that darkness is the devil's right-hand man? I love you being, but now I gotta practice that more, but I love you being by my side. But sometimes when you're gone, I wind up holding someone else's hand.
This seems like it's Joni Mitchell is a lot of words in there. Give better melody to or something. I don't know. I mean, that's just my own personal opinion. The other thing is this promises area down here. Promises, you got promises.
Yeah.
So that's like your bridge, right?
That's my bridge. It's supposed to be in tuples, and I kind of screwed it up. But,
Oh,
yeah.
so play it again. Let's hear it.
So it goes, why can't I be Keanu Reeves? Yeah, he got it. You ain't got no integrity. You ain't got it. Promises. You got promises. And I'm wondering da 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 da.
Yeah. So if you can keep the beat going there through there, but also extend that promises like what we were doing, like your melody and everything. You can all maybe, but keep the same beat going underneath it. Don't change the tempo or anything. And I know that you're just having trouble figuring out and learning how to play it right now. So then when you come back, I don't think you ought to repeat the same another. You're gonna have another verse. Don't repeat the same one.
The same verse. So that verse is supposed to be. I meant to preface with this, but that verse is a duet.
Gotcha.
Two of them.
But can you make different lyrics to make it different for the girl and the guy to do something different?
I could. I was thinking that what I would have is either they're singing in harmony, or I was thinking of doing like a back and forth between them.
It would be neat to do a back and forth, and then the last line harmony or something like that. So,
like that.
And if you do something like that, then you need to think about what's been said. But see if you can tell more of the story, because you don't want to circle back around to the first verse.
I see. I gotta think about that. I like that.
Tell more story.
What do you guys think the name should be?
Well, what's your hook?
It's either
Keanu Reeves.
That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking, how about this? Tell me this, Joe. I was thinking, no integrity, and in parentheses, Keanu Reeves.
I would just call it Keanu Reeves.
Yep, think so?
Because everybody would listen to it just to find out what the hell you mean.
Well, I was thinking. That's all right. Cool. I'm glad you said that, Joe. I think that's what I'm going to call it.
I know I would.
Thanks, man.
But you can't say no integrity, Keanu Reeves, because you're intimating Keanu Reeves has integrity.
I think, well, Keanu Reeves does have integrity, and I think that the fact that if I said it that way and somebody was like, "What are you talking about? Keanu Reeves has no integrity," I think that'd just be an interest maker.
Well, maybe, but
But I don't think people listen to a song based off of the title anyway.
Well,
I think that they remember it based off of it.
You got to have prosody, prosody, whatever you call it. That's Then it doesn't work.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. But Keanu Reeves, it is.
They remember the title because that's the strongest hook.
It's a catchy song.
It is.
Yeah.
Usual. I love your chords, and I like your story. You're always telling a good story.
Did everybody see the PDF that he sent? Because I can look at his lyrics here.
Yeah, I got it.
I've got it, yeah.
So it's a metaphor.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Metaphor, so that like
I mean,
she's the sun,
in chat.
and he's a man.
That was a PDF, right?
Yeah, PDF and chat. That's great.
Yeah, that works.
Say your description again.
It's a metaphor, and she is the sun, and he is a man who experiences the sun, and that's why he says, and I'm thinking that I don't know why, or he says, and I'm wondering, does the sun miss my sky? Does it know that darkness is the devil's right-hand man? So when the sun goes away, it gets dark. So does the sun miss my sky? And does it know that darkness is the devil's right-hand man? And I love you being by my side, but sometimes when you're gone, I wind up holding someone else's hand. And she says, and I'm thinking that I don't know why you choose to lie. Is it because you're weak, or is it just because you're a man? Sleep until I'm in your sky. But when the stars come out, you wind up playing in celestial sands.
Well, it was too deep for me. I'm sorry. And I thought I was deep, but I had to have it explained to me, so I guess I'm not.
That's right brain stuff right there.
It's one of those things.
Yeah, it's not something you can catch the first time.
None of them are.
A lot of great songs. I don't know what they're talking about. So.
Actually, hit songs, everybody catches it the first time.
Now that apocalyptic dipstick, though, I tell you what, that's...
Like dipstick. You said dipstick.
Yeah, that's the one that gets me.
So, we got any more tunes, Harry?
No, that's it for tonight.
Dang.
All right.
Anybody else have anything else they want to throw out there, you know?
No.
Hey, lucky sweater.
Next time.
Can I put a picture up for everybody to see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I do it?
How do you do it? Well, you can.
Harry will have to unshare, and you'll have to share.
You can email it, or you can share the screen.
Where's your picture?
You can share the screen. If you share the screen, you can do. Is it in photos?
Well, no, I just got it in a folder here. Hang on a second.
We'll send it on chat.
Hold it up to your screen. We'll see. Where here you.
So it's up on my.
We can't see your picture though. I always see
the admin.
Oh.
You have to give him permission to share his screen.
Well, he's got permission. That's a thing.
I got it up here.
His video is off.
Your video.
My video's on. I thought.
No,
it's
it
not.
says admin.
There you are.
Okay.
All right, you're back now.
So I got the picture on my desktop. How do I put it?
Share your screen at the bottom of your thing.
Point your camera at the.
Share screen.
There's a green
Good.
folder.
There it is.
At the bottom of your thing.
Click the three dots and then go pin to your video.
Do it like this.
There you go.
Can you see it?
Yes.
No, I don't see it. I lost
Yeah.
everything now.
Hornets.
Hornets. I saw that.
Yeah. Where's their masks?
There it is. Okay.
I want to start a band with that name, Murder Hornets.
I had another one where the bees just had toilet paper, but I got this one now, preparing for the murder hornets. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that's all I got.
That's good.
Thanks for sharing.
Thanks for sharing, Joe.
Here we go. There we go. Can everybody see everybody else?
Yeah.
Oh, you're shooting your computer from your phone?
Yeah, I'm shooting the screen from my. Just a little trick it. This is something silly. Okay. Never mind.
All right.
Well, I'm going to say good night.
Good night.
You all do.
We got an open mic tomorrow night if anybody wants to come. A virtual open mic.
Okay. Yeah.
Where's it going to be?
Huh?
Where's it going to be?
It's gonna be here, right here where we are. It's a virtual open mic.
What time?
Like 7 till 10. I think that's what I put on there. What did I put on there?
Okay.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Great.
I'll send you 2 or 3 emails tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which email address works. I didn't do very good today.
I got a lot of emails from you today.
Well, no one was getting it, and I sent it out like 2 times, and people said they didn't. I
am very informed.
We love hearing from you, Harry.
Yeah.
I gotta tell Gigi.
I would rather get it than not get it.
Something about the way the light's on you. You look like you have a black eye.
Oh, it's my hat.
Yeah.
Oh, Gigi. Go, Gigi.
My dog.
Now you
my
don't.
dog's
Now you
been
do. When you, I don't know. It's just
beating me
funny
up.
how. I know you don't.
You know.
Well, bye, John boy.
Hey, Sam, it's nice having you.
Thank you. I'm enjoying
Thanks, Sam.
Well, good. I hope we're not too hokey for
it. If
you.
you guys want, I can pull my microphone down here and I can.
Oh, look at you! You're looking like a pro.
Yeah, it's 8:45, 15 minutes before 9 o'clock.
And we're going to hear from Sam next month. He's got some good information for us.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
Well, appreciate everybody coming, and this was all on Facebook. I don't know, we may not. Everybody's probably laughing at us now. They probably think this is a comedy show.
And thank you, David Case, for joining us. I appreciate it.
It was fun.
David Case.
Yeah.
And now David, he's a member and everything.
Thanks, David.
Okay.
See you
How
next
do you get off
month.
this thing?
Are you gonna Zoom, Sam? You gonna Zoom your show?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sam's a Zoomer.
Yeah.
You want me to host it for you? I can call you.
Yeah.
up? Okay.
Yeah, why
we'll
don't you do that?
I'll do that. Okay, we'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a
All
good
right.
evening.
Thank y'all. Good night.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you.
Night, John.
Good night, Chet. Good night, David.
There's
Good night.
Chuck Berry right there.
This is Calicash.
Good night, John Boy.
Yeah, good night, John Boy.
John Boy.
Good night, Keanu Reeves.
Night, Bo.
Wherever you are.
Night, Bo.
Good night, Bo.
Night, Bobby.
Good night, Gigi.
Good night, Gigi.
Good night.
Good night,
Night,
Barbie.
Michael.
Good night, Bobby.
Night, Alan.
Good night, Alan.
Good night.
Good night, Miss Calabash, wherever you are.
Good night, Harry.
Night, Barb.
Okay.
Night.
Here I go.
It's just us. Are you still there?
Still here. I was just working. So good job, Harry.
Well, thank you. It didn't go as smoothly as I intended. I had it all figured out in my mind how smoothly it was going to go, but it didn't. I think this is kind of like the generals say when you go into battle you always have a plan, but as soon as the battle starts the plan goes out the window. Yeah, but you can't do it without the plan.
It looks good. I think I need to update my Zoom that's on my computer. And I still haven't figured out why I can't connect my iPad to my Wi-Fi. So,
You can't connect your iPad to your Wi-Fi. I don't know why.
Wi-Fi works for my computer, works for the phone, but it won't work on my iPad for some reason. So I know it's a quandrum.
I don't know.
Figure that out someday.
I don't
I'll
know.
get that right.
I don't know. Hey, well, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
See you later. Night.
Okay. Thank you, Barb. Appreciate your support.
Thank you.
Okay. Good night.